because it rained today, bro.
I don't want no rain.
I said rain.
I don't want rain, snow. I want it's clear. No rain.
Simulation
Competitive. It's the best game.
Oh.
So we got to play there you go. It was. Where's my phone at, Jane? I don't know. It was up here. You grabbed it when you got your job. No, I didn't even grab my phone. It's right there, Jeremiah. One of y'all moved. Boy, because I didn't put it up there. I left it up there. Look, I got my lipstick on from Jimmy Red.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington
Ravens and the Redskins. I'm the Redskins.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What?
Look, bro.
It won't stop. Hang up.
They go play action here on first down.
It's not going to work.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available, put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Smith on first down. It's hauled in by Dodson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw on second down is Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 37.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types.
No, it's not that short. This dude just fast.
Run through tackles and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, Smith. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Smith. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Oh my God, I got something.
What the hell? You ain't getting lucky. I ain't getting motherfucking
Isn't this field short?
And he will bring this Drops back.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that's short.
Raven touchdown.
And I ain't playing on your phone.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those
They didn't give you much
linebackers,
tackle, bro.
they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. After the interception, here's Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Cover for
Comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let me settle down.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a play fake here on first down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run with Peterson, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Oh, I thought I already chose. What the hell?
No, you take it for that.
The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Right.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra point to come can put them in the driver's seat.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So
Fuck out of here.
4 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it.
I'm just messing with you.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Yeah,
now Jones. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Double whammy.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And Hill running right through it. And he walks free.
Oh, they crap out of here.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, 78 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Jackson, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Forced out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Jameson.
Why couldn't he just put it right there on the
Shout
side?
to yo. Get your face in the camera. Show them your
Bro, give me that, bro.
Show them your
Somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball, who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Back to the air. Smith on second down.
No. He's
Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but able to get into their 30-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go, 15.
On second down, Peterson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Play action. It's Smith.
Complete. No, it was where I threw it to, bro, but he threw it.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Why would they want to kick it so early in the first quarter? Why would they want to kick it so early in the first quarter?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
All right,
they snap it to Smith.
Yeah, bro.
It's incomplete. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Collins. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
No. Check. Patriots. Here we go now. Boo, landed.
On 3rd down, this is Collins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake.
What?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And here come the Redskins now. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Smith. Crossing route, complete. It's Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Jackson, flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Jackson on 2nd down, being chased out left. And I think the ball's out.
Get the fuck.
The Redskins have it, they do.
Jackson, no, I'm not giving the ball no more. He barely fucking touched me when you dropped the ball. You little pussy boy. Look, grab your nuts like little punk, bitch. You sit your ass on the bench and call.
Prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Where that tight end goes, I'm going.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on help against the run.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Adrian Peterson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. And result.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for...
I swear, we're going to be some 30 out of the ball. Under center. That's what kids think is good. Kids think they're good.
Second quarter kickoff as we'll one following the score on the final play before break. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, get yourself something defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down, you'll punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Again, don't fuck this up.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works past the 50. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Steps away. And a little floater there is incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They go play action with Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And now running right through it. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Off play action. Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
We'll try to drop back that far, eh?
Off the play fake. Jackson. He can run, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking from 4 yards out, and the Ravens have broken the tie. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
I'm not selectively already over there before you hike the ball. So,
in this situation, as you know, he tucked it and took
The 10-play drive that time. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I see the play every time, Joe.
Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take this across the 20.
Out of there. I was gone, bro.
Extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now it's Johnson. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
So let me lay some ground rules, when I'm playing that. There's no touching me.
But sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 34-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
No, you don't distract me that way. No, that's the irritating part. No, you don't do that. That's not a gentleman's game of Madden. You sit here and play Madden. I don't do the touching and stuff with you and all that shit whenever we play.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down.
That's out of bounds. Let's go.
Take this to the other side of midfield.
They really caught it. They really caught it out of bounds.
Putting over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
I know how to do those sideline passes. I know how to do the sideline passes. You can't challenge it.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
I still gotta wash my noodles off anyways.
On first down, this is Geis. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I saw you getting ready to take off.
You did what?
I saw you getting ready to take off.
From the 50, it's Smith. And he goes down.
Right in here. The ball gone, bro. The ball gone, bro.
So this has been a lot like a tennis
Your
match.
fucking ball going, bro.
Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And incomplete. The contact made the ball home free and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but
I got another left kick. Oh, got
back pocket. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Marley said, let me buy. Excuse me. Excuse me.
There again is the running back as he trots out of the field. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it? That 100. There, it's intercepted.
It looked like they was locked down to me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, folks.
Right there. Not a really confident throw. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And the points they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while.
Yeah.
I just can't figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. First down, here's the Peterson.
Nigga, what the fuck you want?
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
They try to quick hitter inside, because when they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
and pick it up.
No, you shitting on shit is you shitting on yourself.
I can't shit.
And off comes to Peterson.
Oh, nigga, bitch ass.
You got it late, Zane. Did you catch up to it,
ass.
I did.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because
You
they did
said
get
they
the touchdown
do
run
it
to
on
him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Pulling
on third down, Smith.
Oh, game
it's intercepted. Smith picked off by his former college teammate Eric Weddle.
Oh, they're going to let me tackle him this time. First time.
Back down inside the 10-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. Let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So
look at that shit. That shit that he never takes off like he's supposed to. He jogging like, yeah, I'm not gonna get there in time. That's shit I don't be liking, bro. That's just something in this first half. That's why you do the thing all the time. That's why I don't.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's a great thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good
back every time. No, go play it.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
No, he's not. He's just saying that right now. He's so.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take
Go
over here.
so
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
Did you just say
They have to change things offensively and try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit?
Oh, ball in the game.
It's brought in
Out of there, boy.
And he's able to push one out closer to midfield across the 45.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for the Redskin. First down, Richardson on the reception from Smith. They give it to Peterson.
We getting in there, little bitch. And had 3 people right behind you. You ain't on no edge.
Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. On second down, here's Smith.
Safety.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson.
We catch those. We catch those. Go.
Make it taking it with an eyelash.
Why
Drive
do you just keep
39 that time.
No, we got
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. That is
You would never see that coming.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked.
Yeah.
Bro.
Get out of here, bro.
And this is back to an 8-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Pushing me off the chair.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Not returnable, bro.
Not
Here comes
returnable,
the Raven
bro.
offense now ready for another possession. Jackson on first down.
Throw it up there. You know what I mean?
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in.
They never want to give it to me.
Bitch!
Stop, bro.
Bitch, that's like a 3-point buzzer beater in that game,
They never want to
bitch.
act like I'm there. I'm there.
Able to show off their
100%
quick
of the
strike
time I'm there.
ability.
They're like, no, you're not. And I'm like,
Simple
what are you
fly
talking
route.
about?
No, there's nothing to correct about. You've got it down
It
pat.
don't
And I
work.
just remember as a player,
You don't get what he's saying.
sessions, and I'd hear
Who is you saying pussy? Who's you pussy?
go, look
Pussy.
out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Okay, they went for the
Only
fake.
one play,
Extra
one
point
touchdown.
attempt. It's a
Suck,
long way
you
to
get
go,
fucking
and
light.
they didn't get there. Didn't get a completed
I
successfully.
like, you need a life.
Did someone
You can't
dare
even
them?
kick the
I got
ball
scored,
right.
nigga. I got
Did
8
someone
B's.
dog
That
dare
ain't a life, nigga. That's robotics.
Something on film. Did you see something on film? To try something from the
What the
15
fuck
to
you
the
talking about
PAT?
robotics, nigga?
Nigga, that's what you got right now, nigga. Robotics. Nigga, you ain't got no motherfucking
Did
life.
someone kicking the ball through the post? At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
On first down, it's Smith. And this is some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No,
you some butter hangers.
Out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
This shit just look like the whole fucking, I don't know, look like he went transparent.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. He's going to air one.
Oh!
They're not giving me my aggression. I'm not leaving for the interception. I'm leaving because the motherfucking button ain't working, bro.
I made that nigga leave. I gave him a good remote. I made that nigga leave. That nigga is a bitch. Get the fuck on my shit. Get the fuck on my shit. Get the fuck on my shit. Nigga, thank you. Don't say dick. Nigga, get the fuck on my shit. Special teams, the best one.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
What's on the money? Red ones? Yeah, the red ones. You get red ones.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson off the play fake.
It's a burn.
And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball.
I dropped that man.
2nd down.
I dropped that man, but he was trying to get up
that
there.
far wide.
He said,
I just feel like he was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off play action. Airing one deep for Crabtree. And they went for a big play through.
Yo, man, you
2nd
dropped
down,
it,
couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Imagine losing to someone having
Smith.
What, he just intercepted?
For a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Heck, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Choose yours. Well, you can still choose yours. I know you can't. Not no more, buddy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Come on, Smith. You want to throw it to Circle. Circle is the best one.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
Bang! Oh!
Oh!
I could have kept going on your man.
Just shy of the 20. Smith finding Dotson that time for a
your man didn't even catch it either.
This has to go
tell your man.
Simpler routes in the playbook.
Tell your man to get harder, bro. He's the best player. You want to throw it to Circle.
Attempt carry now for Peterson.
Wait, bro, yo, man, he's running.
Should be backed up to the 24.
And then he gonna rub his head.
Full 3
Rub his
yards, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
That's a good
He's
play.
definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I'm just trying to say what's doing.
Looking to throw on second down. Smith.
Oh.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Now Jones. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another
team. You think you're breaking my man's
ankles? Come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the team's right there on the brink, aren't they?
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Jay, you talking about your own mama, bro.
I'm so used to saying it, mama. Somebody said ugly Robbie.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10
even if it's
at
your
the
own mama,
49-yard line.
bro. Your mama, nigga.
Here's Jackson throw.
It's just a habit of saying mama.
And that is incomplete. That one was intended
I was
for
spamming
Joe
triangle.
And that'll bring up
Mama,
second
nigga.
down.
If you want to mess them up, you got to spam the number.
As many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Whatever you call it.
Jackson
Shake and
now,
win.
second and 10.
X is the
He's
shake.
gonna air one out.
Bang.
And incomplete.
Get off your legs,
Nice
boy.
hit. Jars the ball free and brings
kill
up
your
third
mans.
down.
Kill your mans,
One of the
bro.
toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. But people hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. This is
Oh, yo,
inside
you
the
catch
15.
those. Boy, what's on my
And that one
feet?
results
I
in
caught that,
35
boy.
yards.
But I put your
That
mans
was an
on the
excellent read
ground.
right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
That's
Here's
what
a
you
first
said,
down
man.
run with Collins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
I told my mom
That's one
how
of
to
the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a
game.
game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Mama, nigga.
And Tucker's. It's good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players now.
Wait, did you just say she?
Kicks that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Throwing for his running back. He's got him complete. And he was able to shed the tackle. Reserves come in for the stop. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
That means she's happy, don't it?
Smith and Reed with it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this,
I wish you would. My dead grandma dragging your ass.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. On the move to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him. Here's he pulls it in.
For that bitch! For that bitch!
His 6th catch and a
For
first down.
that bitch! For that bitch!
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where the exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever.
Eat some mouse game, goddammit.
They'll hand it now to Geis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah. Mom, thank you, Zane. I don't even like my mom.
4th down. So they spike it on 4th down. They will lose the football.
Zane, say that, Doc, because you're going to end up getting the whooping, bro.
Down 3 scores. I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, they can't give up another score here after they didn't get it. Does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go try and make something happen to have any chance of winning this game.
We'll get it down on the play to the 37. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And it'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
I was showing him what I was doing.
Jackson.
Mama, nigga. Why you going the wrong way, Zay?
And he's going to lose
Oh,
yardage
that's good. Lost
to the
that.
12-yard line.
I lost
My
50
word,
yards.
it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Boy, I had a granny, bitch. What?
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
Yeah,
This will
so
be
we're gonna
3rd and a
air my birthday
mile.
or what? Yeah, no. No.
Looking deep for Crabtree.
You better be on the
And he
defense.
couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Me.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming,
and they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Oh, Jeremiah won! Let's go! Let's drop Jeremiah off now. Yeah, I said next point win. Stop, Jeremiah. Don't fuck it up. I'm not doing that. Back out. Back it out. Jeremiah, give me it.
I said hi. I could have did it.
Now we can continue.